I'm at a crossroads in my life. I'm changing from a child to an adult. This gives me a unique view, letting me see two completely different worlds. Could you imagine a place where adults had such boundless energy and free-ranging imagination as children? Think of any young person you know. I will bet that they astound you with certain aspects of their physical or mental well-being. Young people are amazing. They have a type of energy that is contagious and make the most of their minds. I believe that many adults have lost these two qualities, and that there are amazing aspects that this world needs more of. As being a teenager has its challenges, such as controlling impulses, moods, and emotions. There's also setting good habits and having many growing pains. But with challenges come rewards, such as having big dreams and being able to see two worlds. On one side, I'm beginning to see adulthood, a world of responsibility and work. But also on this side is the satisfaction of just those two things. That world is coming at me like a train, far enough off that I don't have to worry about it at the moment, but yet close enough that I will be enveloped in it very soon. The other world is a world of children. Fun is at the center of life, creativity gives life vibrant colors, and wonder rules the mind. This world is receding away, but I still try and hold on and stay in touch with that side. As you can probably tell, these two worlds are completely different, but are both extremely important. I think that it's extremely beneficial to stay in touch and keep in touch with your child's side. The children who reside in the kid world are amazing. Their bodies will let them carry around dozens of diseases and still let them run around the house. They race each other back and forth across fields, play on the playground until they get bored, or swim until the sun's rays start burning them. I believe that many adults look over these two qualities that children have, and only because we have lost them ourselves. Most adults I know have to have a cup of coffee before you can even talk to them. They might be like brakes that have brakes that are rubbing. Starting is extremely hard, and they only get to top speed at the end. I was in the airport the other day and saw an interaction between a 7-year-old kid and his dad. They were at a Starbucks, and the kid was so excited about the trip, he could only contain himself by running in circles. The dad snapped and stopped the kid dead in his tracks. He then said, "You need to calm down." The kid was full of wonder, and as most of us would much rather be flying through the air than waiting in line for a cup of coffee. The dad then proceeded to order his latte with 2 shots of espresso. This was a unique interaction and showed me a couple of things. I think that some kids might be like bikes that don't have brakes. They go faster and faster until they crash. But then they pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and keep on going. Kids also do not have filters, letting them see without predetermined ideas or judgment. This gives them the advantage of not analyzing, but observing. My mom tells me that we once went to an art museum when I was little. She tells me that she asked me, "What do you see in an abstract piece of art?" And I said, "Well, it looks like it's flying and sad, but happy right up here." Adults might just see paint thrown all over a page, and that might be why modern art is constantly scrutinized. Another example is Richard Ture, a kid who lives in Kenya who is only 11 years old. He invented a cheap way to scare off the lions that were eating his family's cattle. He recognized that the lions were afraid of moving light because they thought that was a farmer out in the fields. He then made a contraption that had lights blinking on and off in a sequence, giving the illusion of a flashlight turning in circles. The minds of children are also amazing, letting them think that a friend falling down a slide was actually them falling off a cliff. I remember one time I happened to be falling down a slide, and my friend must have felt that was his duty to save me. He grabbed the hood of my coat and ripped clean off the rest of my jacket. The imaginations of kids run rampant, cranking out crazy ideas that could not be described by the English language. If scientists had the imaginations of kids, they could try something completely out of the box, maybe even discovering something that might change the world forever. I believe that if we retain some of the characteristics that we had as kids, the world could be a better, brighter place. Pablo Picasso once said, "Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up." Thank you.